All right, so tributes are still pouring into Komla Dumor, who is being celebrated across the world for what he stood for and how hardworking he was. Well, in Ghana, the Ghana Journalists Association has proposed a state burial for Komla Dumor. Well, the president of the GJA, Afel Moni, has joined us in the studio to discuss this in detail. Good morning. Happy New Year. Good to see you, Mr. President.
Happy New Year, Honorable Nanaba.
Ah.
You're honorable in your own right.
Nah, that title makes me nervous. I've seen a lot of people called honorable doing very dishonorable
It's not only
things.
MPs who deserve the
Yeah,
title
but I've
of
seen
honorable.
people, being called honorable, and
Some
they're
MPs are dishonorable.
they do dishonorable things.
Yeah.
So I think I'll go with Nanaba. Nana is unique.
Yes.
It is, right? Exactly. Anyway, how did you take the news of Komla's demise?
It sounded incredible when I first heard it because given his strong personality, his magnetic personality, his contagious confidence, and his infectious smile, and little did anyone dream, anyone dreamt that Commander was going to kick the bucket at the time he did. So when it finally sank in, and it was a tragedy of shattering magnitude and indeed devastating consequences. And no wonder many of our colleagues were reduced to emotional wrecks. Some had to weep uncontrollably because it was such a big blow we could hardly take. So as we speak, some of us are struggling to reconcile ourselves with the reality that Komla is no more.
Okay. And you are proposing, when I say you, I mean the GJA is proposing a state burial for Komla?
Certainly, yes, and we expect a very positive response to this proposal. That if you hear the outpouring of, if you compare the outpouring of grief and the chorus of praises, there's a common denominator, which is Komla was and still is, because even in death is a reference point for quality journalism. Komla is the greatest journalist in recent memory, one of the greatest journalists Ghana has ever produced. And if you listen to what the president said, he was a patriot and consummate journalist. Kofi Annan said he was, I would say he is still, because he still lingers on. He is the brightest, one of the young brightest journalists Africa has ever produced. His BBC boss described him as the leading light of Africa. And
several of them,
countless number of them. So in recognition and in appreciation for the pinnacle he reached in this profession, and the fact that he was able to project the name of Ghana measurably high, Komla was such a psychological link between us and the rest of the world. The litany of achievements and what is true for, I think the best, what the state can least do for him is to honor him with one of the highest state awards.
How about a call from some journalists that a segment or a category of your award should be named after Komla Dumor? Is this something worth considering?
It is a very viable proposition, and we are listening executive. So
are you?
We are the chief servants. We serve you, Nana. So whatever you order us to do within the bounds of reasonableness.
We've ordered you to do a lot of things.
Within the bounds of reasonableness.
We've ordered you to keep some journalists on their toes, and that's not being done. So are you really a listening executive?
We are, but at the same time, we are human.
You are listening, but you are limited.
Exactly. Human as we are, it is not within the bounds of possibility to do all things. So we continue pushing. It's not a basket case. Yes.
Sure.
But because when you see media celebrities like Nanaba, it ignites a sense of pride in us.
Komla is the focus here.
Komla is the focus here, yes. So Nanaba has championed the cause of Komla.
Exactly. I mean,
Yes.
who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Komla was inspirational in my career.
Yes, he was, and still is.
Exactly. He still is.
Yes,
So
yes.
his legacy would continue.
Yes, we continue, and it will take, I don't know when it will be erased.
It will never be erased.
Kwame said, Kwame never dies.
That's
So in
true.
journalism, Komla never dies.
That's true. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you,
Mr.
Nanaba, for this
Famoni. Did you shed a tear?
I
you were just
almost did,
shocked?
but yes, shocked to the marrow. I almost did, but
It's sad.
it's sad. It's sad. So we have to pin our hope more and more in the Lord, because He's our refuge and our strength.
Sure.
He should continue to strengthen us as we go through this stressful
It is stressful.
job. This stressful job.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much.
Moni. He's the president of the Ghana Journalists Association. He's a big man. You're a big man.
I'm a chief servant.
Are you?
Yes.
It's very good to see you again, Mr.
Yes,
Famoni.
yeah.
Have a pleasant
It's a
day.
privilege to talk to Nana about this morning.
Have a pleasant day,
Same.
Mr. Moni. All right, we'll be back.